Alright. What up, everybody? Hope you're having a good night. Going here in a second. Alrighty. Let's start this new season, man. Coming off another natty. See what we can do. An upper class division now. Be climbing. So, won't be surprised if talent gets a little bit more consistently hard. But hey, that's what happens when you start climbing, man. So I'm not too worried about it. Alright, we ain't warmed up or anything. We're just gonna jump right into it, man. See how it goes. Been a busy day, but good day. A few minutes late, but that's the life of being a toddler dad. Kiddos. Alright, we're gonna do... Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Michigan Wolverines.
Oregon.
Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about iconic
Beast of a
stadiums
team.
in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Alright, man. Let's see what we can do. Let's go, man. Season number 4.
The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Coming out with it, it's Marsh. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
People are more brave than me, man. I just don't kick the ball down the middle of the field. Just don't do it. It's kind of on an angle, though.
inside. It's Marshall. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Someone moved a little early in the offense. Will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take.
We're at home.
Still third down, but Underwood.
Come on, I hit.
Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you
Catch the ball, man. I feel like it didn't register my possession catch. It didn't even give me my icon.
Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
All right, well, not my favorite start. Oh, we didn't get down the field. Yikes.
No fair catches here, looking for room.
Yeah, I didn't get down the field.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's Davison.
Oh, how did I get blocked? Oh.
Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll try to do it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory.
Snowden.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit.
This is a trick tight end guy, isn't he?
Making the play.
All my dude is run.
Going to the run, it's Davison. Maybe got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
We'll figure it out.
We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back.
It's got a definitely interesting, different looking defense.
Defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body.
That's that 3 high defense.
Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting. Makes a grab and room to run. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. The give on the counter. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Dougie?
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
All right, just keep playing. We good. We good.
With myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Marsh.
You shouldn't be able to play the bubble in that defense. So this game's a little bit. Yeah, we gotta figure that out. Gotta be able to. You're gonna play that much inside.
In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that
should have kept running the perimeter there.
made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
That's caught. It's Marsh. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Still running at the 35. Makes the grab.
Let's go.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Finds his man. They'll get
Oh.
it stopped just short of the
Okay,
end
I guess I
zone.
got too
They're
cute.
in business here with a first down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Marshall. And he's loose and he'll
All right,
take it to
good
the
response. We just got to figure a little bit out on defense.
Michigan. Extra point here will
Trips
tie
tight
the
end.
game.
This has been a back and forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dante Moore. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Where are you going, outside linebacker?
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Oh, we are all jacked up defensively. I do not like this at all. Timeout.
Now
What in the
referees
world?
call a timeout. It's their first. They'll take a moment to gather
That
their
was-
thoughts and put together
no.
a plan for this third down play. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Unloads to the right. It's complete. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They're dealing with a second and long. The run inside. It's Davison. Gain of 9 on that one. Third down and short. He needs a yard. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Moore from the gun on third down. He lets it fly. And a big play on the
Yep, I mean, I'm playing underneath, so
with awareness to
it's
get
going to be
that
there.
foot inbounds. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The RPO, it's complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break up the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
More.
Oh, pick it. Don't tip drill, man. Come on.
No flags, it'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Moore was to throw again. There's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Go for it.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Had a chance to get a turnover. We didn't do the tip drill at all for some reason. They just ran through it with his legs.
Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Here's Moore to throw. Bringing the heat. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running inside. It's Davison. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. Well, you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They'll give it to him again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Throwing more. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And the Ducks are flying down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. That's Davison.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Let's see, let's see.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Moore will throw. Oh, they're after him.
Oh!
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before
Why?
he wanted to.
Why can't I?
Put the heat on.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls.
So frustrating.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore.
No, he
Good timing
didn't.
on the quick out.
Standing
Nice
right
job to
there.
Pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Run inside. It's Hill. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is
Punt.
still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Working that left side now. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down,
Thanks.
and they keep the drive alive.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Running inside. It's Hill. Powers forward, but stopped after a
A
pickup.
long time, taking the whole 3rd quarter.
And man, the big fellas up front, they
Got
don't
home
get
to
a lot
3 here,
of
get a
credit.
turnover.
They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dante Moore. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
In the red area, it's Hill.
Wow.
Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown.
Dang.
Ducks. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a
Yeah, we're
lot
gonna have to score relatively quick here.
in the process as well.
Have a chance.
I'm impressed with the physicality up front.
I mean, I can't believe I couldn't pick the ball off. I literally hit Y. I feel right to me. I'm hitting Y, and the game said no. Don't get it. We good. Let's keep playing.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Offense changing the play. Here's Underwood to throw. He's got it down the middle. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Fires to the right. Almost.
Why is that a hard throw?
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really...
Why is that?
Because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
Well, it's a nice job handing off to him and getting the first down, but with the scoreboard looking how it does, you've got to throw the ball. You've got to go hurry up, you've got to get plays run quickly, and you've got to throw it down the field to get back in this game.
The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Throwing, Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Play fake, Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Fires to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Underwood.
Oh, why did I throw that? That's such... Throw the inside slant. That's just not the throw. That's me, chat. That's a really dumb throw. Throw, I think I missed X wide over in the middle of the field.
And all this defense has done.
Yeah, that's, you can't throw that late, and that's on me. Deserve to lose.
Whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it, they've been creating takeaways. You get the pick six right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense is played.
That's GG's.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Irritating.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands take. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave him...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Makes a catch. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Moving out to the right. Looking downfield.
Oh, so much air, Bryce. So much air.
Stops the drive. Taking it the other way. We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Yep, GG's on his art. He earned it. Woof. I gotta respond. Not every game's gonna be phenomenal.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Wolverines ready to kick it away.
All right, let's go.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be
Got it.
stopped short of the 20-yard line.
Okay. Cool, I guess.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the Missouri Tigers and the
Is this the
Michigan
same dude?
Wolverines.
I don't think it's the same dude.
Alongside David Pollock and
Maybe it is. I don't know.
and Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Checking in with
Or
Michigan
people just like Missouri. I didn't pay enough attention to the dude's name in the previous situation.
Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone.
Nope, different guy.
We
Yeah,
have
they had a
the best
championship.
version of ourselves today.
Apparently Missouri's popular.
How it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. With the catch, it's Marsh.
Oh, I thought I spun off that.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
I mean,
Try to
not
make
the
up for
best
some
though.
of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it on the counter.
Ah, I missed the original cut.
When offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He's going to take off. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Marshall. He breaks a tackle. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You gotta love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan.
Snags it, and there's running room. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here.
Really?
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds
All right, good job.
Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. Tackled and brought
I see what this dude's about on offense.
down after the return. They'll start this drive on the ground with
Tackle.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they
I remember
go
their running back's
backwards,
pretty
and
fast.
They built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Throwing Simmons. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the
it's right through.
27.
Running backs are wide receivers. They
If he
do
continues
such
to
a
do
great
that the whole
job
game,
nowadays out of the
won't
backfield.
change,
All you
but
gotta do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much
Wait,
work
I know
with
this
wide
formation.
receivers in practice that they basically
Yeah.
have become wide receivers.
looking over
That space
freaking.
and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Out of the backfield, he's open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Simmons makes the grab. It's Hardy. And a good job of coverage by
Stu loves his running back. Oh boy.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job
Don't
by
think
the
another
defense,
dude's touched
man.
the
It's
ball
tough
on his
to
offense.
Get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
All right, ball was incomplete, but that was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Really nice job of communicating with one another and understanding where that pass rush was coming from.
Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Now here's Simmons. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. 4th down, Simmons. And they've got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Okay. Chat, like, I don't understand. What is so allergic? Like, what does punting mean? Is it like, I don't know why people can't punt, man. I just keep playing. You get stopped one time. It truly is crazy to me. And like the people are allergic to punting. Yeah, I took the whole quarter of the score. I get that on the first possession, and then I stop you. But does that mean I'm gonna do it again? Like, jeez. Just don't understand it sometimes.
Death Valley.
Oh, I think my first time playing Clemson.
Stadium.
Respect.
It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Clemson Tigers. Reese Davis
They do have one of the coolest walkouts in all college football.
is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Death Valley, the tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football.
Two defensive players is there.
Electric and dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Guys?
Dude was pretty balanced offensively.
And the Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was
big hit.
hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Klubnik's not there anymore. I don't know who their new quarterback is, if he's a athletic dude or not. He looks like a tree, so my inclination is to say he's not.
The run inside. It's Davidson. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short.
No.
And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense.
That's a really nice job by this defense. Coming out, setting the tone. Great start, forcing a 4th down, forcing a decision already for this offense on the first drive.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On the direct snap, it's Brown.
Let's go!
He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops.
Let's go, defense!
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Not bad, not bad.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment.
There's a crease. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quarterback making checks. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole.
Come on, run man coverage again for me.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
That's definitely not bad.
Here's Underwood to throw.
Ah!
Quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
This is not what I wanted.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Fires to the end zone.
Bang!
Touchdown, Michigan. Makes the grab inbounds. Well, just as
Good ball,
you would
good catch.
expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point was good. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, fuck.
He's got great speed. Gets it up
That's
to
all
the
right.
37
37 yard is not terrible.
before he's knocked out of bounds.
Alright. 10%.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep plays.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he makes the catch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Running inside, it's Johnson. They pull him down.
I don't know where my inside linebacker's going.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Pressure in his face, and he lets
Oh, big boy.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Oh, a really nice decision early in the game by the QB. You're in great field position, at least going to have an opportunity to kick a field goal. 3rd down, nothing open, just throw it away and let your head coach make the decision.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Good job. Let's go.
Michigan Wolverines and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to
Gonna
play.
be a real life game later in the season too.
Stadium you've got
Gonna
to
be a
think
tough
about
one.
is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step on.
Rush the ball 70% of the time. All right, I can dig that. I mean, I say that now, but we'll see.
Holly, thank you. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
Back kick. All right.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29.
All right, chat. Let's go.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its
Let me
presence
get this guy
known.
blocked. Jumped inside. Perfect.
Plows through
Go.
the defense.
Go. We out.
Breaks free and he might be gone.
Good job.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
It's a fumble.
The first hit on Jordan Marshall's a fumble?
The offense very lucky to keep possession on that
Wow.
one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or
Okay.
just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they
Got
got
the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still
This
only
is
a
another
modest lead.
aggressive player.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you
The
run the
defense.
RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Quarterback keeper. There's some room. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Caught, and he's got room.
Love it. Let's go.
Wolverines. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd.
Start.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moore. Under fire. Got a first down.
Okay.
He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
He's there to make the stop.
I know that formation.
Threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's more to throw. Here comes the heat. Trying to get away. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. And the Ducks in the hurry up. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Pressure coming. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing, Underwood. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense, but through the air, like not on the ground right now. They're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage, and right now, it's all through the air.
Keeps it on first down.
I needed to give that.
In the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards.
Gotta go a quarter. That was a good read.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Quarterback may change this route. Underwood. Throwing right. And they won't be able to connect down.
Okay.
Looking for a big-time play.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Underwood from the gun on third down. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Going for it all. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Back to pass, it's Underwood. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. He might want another play. Here's Underwood. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it.
Good job, boys. Good protection up front.
That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not
Good
be
protection.
over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds.
We'll do one more stop, game over. We'll quit.
Defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Get the ball out of his hands, please. Karen.
Crazy. To pick up a first down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Not for the personnel he was in.
The Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. On the run, it's Davison. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous.
I highly doubt this is his answer, right?
Executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Throwing more. Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the...
Time to take a shot.
Why are you just absolutely cooked?
Hits him inside the 20, still going.
What happened there, corner?
Touchdown, Oregon.
You just got ran by? Okay.
Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
I don't know why we jammed. We weren't. We're at 5 yards. Why did we?
Now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
They'll line up to go for 2. running the red zone. It's Hill. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that two-point conversion attempt goes awry.
Irritating, giving him a touchdown.
On the move from inside his own 20. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, give on the inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Just feeds the running back.
Oh, I didn't get the play that I wanted. That's cool.
Whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use the timeout.
Like, you can't, you literally just can't go no huddle in this game if you're on the road. Like, come on, guys.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
On target. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Here's Underwood to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, Bryce!
Falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Wow.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas?
Oh.
Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Gaston touchdown, man.
Midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Again, it's Underwood. He fires one deep down the right side.
Yeah, I did think I caught that.
It slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
No
It's
point.
funny, that's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up, was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Where are my corners?
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Dante Moore. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Why are we swatting the football?
They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game.
Make it make sense, man.
No.
He's taking the shot.
What?
That one will be
Did I do something in my settings?
We are down to 10
What are we
seconds to
doing?
go.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. He's not afraid to go deep.
Oh, now we took it off.
And they ruin the drive with
Love
a
that thing.
turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it up.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll be
That's
brought
fine.
down,
I
and that's the
think
final play of
he
the
gets
half.
ball. Yeah, I scored on the first possession. All right.
And the Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not.
Let's fix the defense because we were playing. Let's go back to 9. We're gonna stay. We'll say 7. I don't want to get. Yeah.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They start this third quarter, one possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And you're seeing
3 tight
on both
ends.
sides really hard to run the football in this
Okay.
one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's not going to make it.
Good
One
D.
job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Moore. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
What are we doing?
He's
How can you?
down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive
Hey man,
alive.
I'm Great Night. What up, man?
That
Appreciate
tells
you
a
joining,
lot
man.
about their confidence in this quarterback.
I couldn't believe I
4th
can't
down
swat that
early
ball.
in the
How you
game
doing
on
tonight,
the
man?
end, and you go for it, but when you make
I'm
decisions
dumbfounded
and
right
throws
now.
like that, it's easy to see why.
The run to the left.
Tackle.
Nowhere
This kid is
to go
terrible.
on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Ducks
cannot believe I
signal
just
for
gave it
their
up.
first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it.
Ah, come on.
They
Tackle.
get him stopped after
Glad to hear,
a
man.
gain of
You have any
5
fun?
to the
Anything
28.
fun this weekend?
The Ducks want to move quickly.
I don't know. Why am I spraying? They're on the same freaking play.
Rides to the
What?
back.
Why am I getting pancaked?
Gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field.
All right,
You've already
get the
seen
frick
it once
off
on
the
this
field,
drive,
defense. Let's
and
go.
they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again. So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
More to throw for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. He's got it
Where
up
did
for
my
the first
Where did
down,
my
and
spy
they
go?
roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble.
What's your gamer tag, man?
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10.
I played a lot of hockey too, back in the day. I've been playing hockey. I don't know if you're a hockey dude. I gained a lot of friends playing hockey,
From the gun, the ground
but it is very possible it was through streaming.
Six, but the defense feeling the heat to make a
Oh,
stop
Saints
here.
Pride? Yeah, okay.
Going to
Maybe.
work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down.
Yeah, you are on my friends list. I'll be honest, I don't remember how we met either.
Moore dances away. Relentless, tough running, gets it down.
But I saw, you're off to a pretty, I was checking my friends list the other day on, like, leaderboards. You're off to a pretty freaking good start in this game, too, man.
He is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the
Who are you
football.
playing with in this
Kinda
game?
Apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
On the run, it's
Tackle.
Davison. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Staying in that aggressive mindset on fourth
Yeah, I
down.
would say that's a pretty good start.
Third time. Fourth down, Moore. And down he goes.
Bye-bye. That dude, I can't believe I even played 3 quarters of that dude. That's unreal. I got more natties than you, though. Yeah, I was fortunate. My first 3 seasons, I closed it out with natties. I'm 43-7, but I've lost a couple games in the regular season, but I've been fortunate in the playoffs, keep winning. Only play with Oregon. That's my alma mater. Dude, respect. I mean, I totally get it. Totally get it. I mean, I play with Michigan not because I'm an alma mater, but they're, I've been a fan with them since I was like 4. So they're my dudes. Rain or shine. I mean, I might play with other teams eventually, but Michigan's my primary.
Welcome to Autzen Stadium.
Oh my gosh, it's the same freaking kid.
The Michigan Wolverines and the Oregon Ducks. We stay David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's
That's
check in
funny.
with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in with the Wolverines head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25.
You guys, I mean,
Both teams are
Oregon this year, man, I kind of feel like it's boom or bust for y'all, man. You got top 3 quarterback in the country. Y'all better make some noise this year. I like Dan Lanning a lot. I mean, obviously, if he wins 10+ games a year, he's gonna be going nowhere, especially in the playoff format. But I feel like the expectation, y'all need a championship. Y'all recruit too well. Tough to play in Eugene. That next step's got to happen.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get.
You're slow. You're not scoring.
What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man.
So I'm not looking forward to playing y'all in I think it's like October. I think at Eugene. It's not gonna be fun.
These conditions.
Gonna be a tough one.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Oh, absolutely, you guys can. You have all the freaking talent in the world. The D line in this game is obviously one of the best, but that's the reason.
Like we expected,
Y'all are loaded.
crowd getting involved right from the start. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Snowed under by the defense.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Throwing, Underwood. Makes the grab.
Catch.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
You hit the Heisman division and everyone. Dude, I bet. That's like, I believe that's basically like the top. It's the top division, obviously, but I believe it's also like the top players in the world.
There was no question where the quarterback was going.
That's also kind of annoying though, because I feel like the pool in this game is not as big as I anticipated, like, or it's not big at all. Like, I figured there'd be more players, but there's really not. If you look at like who's online and whatnot. Ain't. One cut.
Why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Finds his man. It's Marshall. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. I really don't know why this game was hyped for so long too. I know a lot of people playing cut, but still.
Like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit though; they were able to rally and made a tackle.
Oh!
That third down pass had some serious.
Dang, Bryce just misses those throws sometimes, man. Do you think people are waiting? Do you think Madden's going to be in the game this year? I think there's a huge dynasty player base, but I mean, I agree. I know a lot of my buddies are talking about that.
In their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long.
Yeah.
You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Complete. He's got enough, and they roll.
Yeah, Madden's just it's a bigger game right now. I'm loving this game personally. I mean, I got Madden. I'll probably play Madden.
I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. That's the
I know. It is insane. Oh, apparently he had enough of me too. So back-to-back games, he said no. Yeah, it literally happened within like 30 seconds. Oh man. Kind of want to give it a second in case he's still playing. I don't want to play. I mean, yeah, I like winning, but you know, I mean, like, I want to play other people. See, let's see. Yeah, there's 1,539 people in upperclassmen. Yeah, you got, see, like, that's crazy. You said you're in high school. You got 42 dudes in that comp. Like, you're gonna play those dudes in a 12. You're probably gonna play 3 or 4 of those dudes multiple times in a 12-game season, and then playoffs. Like, and that's probably annoying too. Just the fact, like, you gotta wait for games if people aren't on. You can play obviously people in All-American and stuff, but you typically play people in your division. Yeah, it's weird. Why can't I play? I only gotta back out. 10 minutes to find it. Yeah, dude, that's no. You're making me want to tank. Yeah, I mean, realistically, like, 1,500 people is not even a lot of players either. Yeah, that I'm in with upperclassmen. Just lost the 3rd rank doing that. Dude, yeah. Yeah. Was it a close game at least?
The old horseshoe. Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, it's a close game. 2014. No possession.
Restate the state call again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Will
What team was he?
This has so
Your,
many implications
sounds like
for
you're gonna be
this
your
season.
Oregon.
Rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics, but more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Wolverines ready to kick it away.
Ah, Texas. Arch Manning. And that's the thing. I bet you probably see that's another thing too. Being in the top division, you probably see the same. Yeah, you're seeing the same players, but probably rotation of 4 teams. That's also, you know, annoying.
Good coverage there. The run inside. It's
That's
Jackson.
pretty.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, did you see the
I think I
defense
follow
just
on
sliced through the offensive line? That's how you get
YouTube
penetration. That's
Black
how you
Rain. I
dial
think
up
he's
the
like top
tackle
10.
performance.
He plays with Oregon too. I'm not sure if he's if he was number 3, and that's who you lost to. But he's somebody I know that
And
he's
they are
he's
looking
top
for a
ranked.
ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. Say it.
Apple.
Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Saying from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, get there. Ah.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36.
It's your zone. That should be a pick. Oh, he played Black. Okay.
That's not a surprise that they come
Yeah,
to
he's.
their go-to
I mean,
guy.
he's solid.
This is an offense that's so much fun to
Thing about the
watch.
top players is
They
like,
know who they are. They know
yeah,
how to
they're
get the
like
ball to
they're
their
talented with
playmakers
like
on the
stick
first
work and all that
drive
type of stuff, but they just do
ball.
they just don't make a lot of mistakes.
Receivers got some
And that's,
feelings,
you know,
Jesse.
the
I
game
love
of
that
football.
they're getting
Don't make mistakes.
lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
He cut that back. Oof, frick. Ah. Dang it.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast.
Good
and they
cut
wanna
power back.
establish the run game. That is
That's
exactly what you
annoying.
did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run.
Dude's
set
run
the
70%
tone for this
pass and
football
he beats me on run play. Yeah, it's always 3 or 4 possessions. Yeah. I will say I don't like the 4-minute quarters. I know there's not accelerated time, but I don't know. Something about 5 or 6 minutes would be. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. He's pretty good. I think the Ole Miss running back's pretty nasty too. Okay. Okay.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go play action. Bryce Underwood.
Oh, that's pick. Why did I throw that? Don't ask me why I threw that. Oh my god. I thought I could thread the needle for like 0.2 seconds. That was such a dumb decision. Alright, awful start. Awful start.
And this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on
I agree.
all cylinders early in a game.
He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody
Let's go.
stayed
Calm
in their
down. Play
lanes,
football.
and they'll stop him at the 16. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Might as well stick with him. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How
Same man
important
coverage,
those 5
please.
guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Underwood. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Go.
There he goes.
Ah.
Put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that.
Appreciate it.
Gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole 9. He shows you all of it right there.
Get in there.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverine.
All right, good response. Calm down on defense. Get a stop. Go score. Get a turnover. We're fine.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
That's not good.
He gets a block. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his defense nicely.
God, I hate this football team with everything in me. Not Michigan,
Here
Ohio
comes the
State.
Ohio State offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead.
Why?
Makes that one pay off, and they
It's like you
finally
can't
get it
use your
down to
linebackers
38
if you're in the
for
if you play run defense. You just get absolutely
You
annihilated.
see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has. He just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, Jake
Keep
Hayes.
running. Go pick it
This
off.
guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football.
I haven't,
breaking the
honestly,
football, no
he had a
space
big play
allowed.
there,
As soon as he catches
but
it,
truthfully, I've not given up
defender,
one,
ball
I don't
carrier,
think I've given
gets
up
him
one
on the
kick
ground.
return all year. I never kicked the ball down the middle of the field. I always kick it in corners.
And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Quick release on the RPO. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for space, it's Jackson.
Look at all these pancakes, man.
Will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
I will say,
Ohio State has the lead here.
Pride, I don't
One in the books, let's have a look at our
I don't know the
game.
reasoning or
Lots of
the
time left, and we are ready to get
how
back
they
to it
determine
over the
pancakes in
second
this game.
period.
It seems it's so random and like it's not football. Like you, unless you're like playing pass or something like that. But if you're in a run defense, like you shouldn't. I see maybe one dude getting pancaked on a play, but you got like 3 or 4 dudes just dropping. Like I'm like, what is that? That's not how football works.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh my gosh,
Get
how
out
do you
there.
drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Stepping to the right. Got a man in the middle. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Man, #1 area to be successful on 3rd and long, gotta have good protection up front. Check. Great job on the offensive line, keeping their QB clean. He had time to go through his progression, to find the correct guy, and to convert the third down and long.
Oh boy, missed.
And he breaks the play.
Mm.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
You about to go for 2 right now? Is that what you're about to do?
Getting set for
I mean, yeah, I agree with your sentiment as, you know, run first user, and quite frankly, that's my style. Always have been that guy. They'll probably run style Madden too. I run defense 3-4 odd, cover 4, and offense. Yeah, I mean, you got one of the best D lines in the game, and you got some crazy fast defensive players on the back end. Yeah, it's a good defense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line.
And you can't. I've not played with everybody else to get different defenses, so I'm in a way stuck with Michigan's. Because I haven't, you know, that's how you unlock things.
Here comes the Michigan offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14...
Oh, give me the...
If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Come on, game, give it to me.
He wants
Thank
to
you.
change this route. They'll go right back to the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise.
Catch the ball.
Grab the bullet
I had
pass
said
on
green,
third
and they went
down.
red. What?
And the defense is kind of smiling about that, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is a big third down stop for this defense on that drop pass.
The Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice cock and corner kick.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Throwing, say it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
The ball.
Brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Down to 2 minutes.
I don't have joints. Look at my freaking.
See if they can add a little more
Fall
before
down.
the break.
I got pushed down. I did not have joints and scrambling on my bingo card.
This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. Running inside, it's Jackson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill.
Give me the ball.
Fast,
Give me the ball.
And getting him stopped.
He found a little opening happening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Fucking Julian saying.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first.
He's
The
not
brain
like
trust
that.
getting
in the
thoughts
run game.
together for this big third down coming up. Third and 6 yards to go. Saying from the gun on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Buckeyes will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Saying to throw for it on fourth.
Yeah, I knew I should have just played the curl for.
Picks up the first down and it goes
Ah.
to keep this drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's Sayin to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, I do agree. I've had some like serious hit sticks on quarterbacks that are not like runners, and I'm like, why do you have the football in your hand? It just, yeah.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Under fire. Oh, it's a foul.
Thank you, like that. Give me the ball.
It'll be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule, but that time he coughed it up.
Take
Did a great
advantage
job
of it,
getting
man.
outside the
Let's
pocket,
go.
but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
To throw, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. And that
Man, late on the
incomplete pass
freaking
caused
possession.
by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
I wasn't late. You just hit it out.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw.
Oh.
Looked upfield too soon and
Yeah, see, that's stupid.
and
Like,
it'll be
I understand March Manning is, you know, basically the face of the freaking league with his name and whatnot, but
They've got a little
yeah.
bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Underwood in the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender
Alright, now I gotta feel like I gotta go for it just based on where I'm at in the field.
coming up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set
Dang
up
it.
third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back.
But guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, fourth and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike. We've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last fourth down there.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. Here's Underwood to throw. Unloads to the right.
No, I'm late.
And he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. back to throw. It's Underwood. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Again, it's Underwood. Trying to
Go, big fella. Come on!
Michigan, and they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Needed it. Needed it.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position.
Give me that ball.
And they'll get it on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Just because Jeremiah Smith, like, two tight ends.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Say it. Get it out on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the
you
rush
about to do it
get to
again?
him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front.
Wide open space.
Oh, that sucks. That's kind of my fault.
And he's got him set up at the 20. They get the timeout call.
Dang it, I didn't think. I came off with things that felt a dig. He's going to hit this too. Is he? Dang it, dude.
And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's bad. That's losing football.
The Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second
That
half.
frickin' corner played the. I mean, I'm not mad at the corner. Like that's 100% me.
Coming out with it, it's Marsh. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Michigan offense
Definitely made it hard on
gets this
myself, but hey,
drive
still in it.
Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy.
Why?
He gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard
Wow, I had
line.
my tight end wide to frick open, and I threw it and got sacked. That's crazy. Dang, guard, you just can't do that, bro.
Has to protect that dude at all costs.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Here's Underwood.
Yep.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But now you're going to rely on your defense. You got to get the ball back, string some stops together while we're trying to figure out the offensive side of the football.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, Underwood. Right down the middle.
Dang it!
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this
Dropped it,
drive.
but I was late, I think, again on the casting
Decision to go
timing.
for it on 4th down, and one that
That's
did
might
not
be
pay
better.
off. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Say it. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this
This is
red
home
zone
three. I
opportunity,
get
but it's
2-score game,
incomplete.
but that's.
And you got to feel good about where you're at on this field, man. The defense forces the turnover, sets you
Felt
up
like I had to
so
go for it,
good.
but
Now,
maybe I didn't.
the whole playbook is wide open. First down, they go with the pass. I would not be surprised if they turn right around here, try to get more physical, try to run the football, and try to capitalize on this field position.
Get. That's the most video game thing I've seen today, right there.
And the Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Jeez
And he
Louise.
surges across the line. Touchdown, Buckeye!
And you gotta love
That
seeing
might be
that
ball game,
from the head
but
coach
I'm
this
keep
year.
playing.
You always wanna see your team start
I want to believe it
fast
myself.
early in games, and then
How do I feel about the catch meter? I think it is an interesting addition to the game.
away here in the second half.
I have 100% seen the advantages of utilizing it.
Offense has been dogged
It's a new thing, so it's when you do something for so long, a certain way with the possession, all the changes they made with the possession catch, rack catch, aggressive catch over the years, and and sometimes you spam the button to make sure you get it, so your muscle memory is a little different. Once I can master it, I actually think it's pretty good. I think it gives you the advantage to make catches that you may not have made in previous games, but just to the point earlier in the game, I mean, I've had 2 drops because I've been late on it. I enlarged my icons to help with the process, but this takes names.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Yeah, he doesn't make that throw. But that's not a thing. That ball's in the air forever, and the defender either picks it off or it's just not happening. So,
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
wow, Bryce, throw it over the top. All right.
Way to set him up. Got
That's,
some room to run.
wow.
Touchdown, Buckeye.
That's a wrap on that one. GG's to that dude. I played like crap. I wanted that ball over the top. And we're in running. It's so frustrating. Wanted that over the top. Yeah, I think it's ultimately good to use. Hey, you're 70-6, bro. You're clearly fine. Or whatever your record is, something like that. I mean, you're not. It's not like it crippled you in any capacity. Dang. I was open to. Then I think I struggle with these. Still to this day, I'm trying to do the placement and accuracy thing, and sometimes I still feel like I'm off on that. But I don't think you actually may not be in the minority, man. Like, I know there's a lot of like content creators and stuff like that that like talk about it, but I would bet honestly that half, if not more, still don't use the time and catch thing because it takes time, and I know I've had moments where it's been great and have helped me win games, but I've also lost games because of it. So people may not be as patient and don't want to do it. And if you can scheme yourself enough to get in positions where you don't need to be as tight and contested catches as much, I mean, you're fine. All right. I don't think I can lose another game and get into the playoffs, so we got to win these next 4. I don't know if we're doing all that tonight, but we'll see. All right, let's go.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work.
I mean, I'm speaking for my life too. Like, I'm a dad, I'm a husband, I'm a full-time worker. I mean, yeah, I'm an employee. I do content creation on the side, but like, you know, I got a certain amount of time in the day. I can't invest the amount of hours that I want to be able to play games and whatnot to become great at the catch meter. But I'm trying to get good enough to be able to, you know, make it a difference.
He's at the 40, and they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
I love this type of play because it
If I had all the, if I was full-time content creating, I mean, yeah, I'd have no problem doing this with the meter.
That guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Got room to work. Fights off a defender. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to...
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I'm also on YouTube and TikTok. Appreciate the support if you want to drop follows there. But, yeah, it's been good talking to you, man. Good luck in your next 2 games as well.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Ooh, not me. Snap the ball. Okay.
So they were getting up
Can't
against
snap
the
the ball.
play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an
Great.
early one, 2 left for them to spend.
They would not let me catch
It'll be
snap.
2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Might be changing the route. On the ground with the counter. Finding some room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown,
All right, good start.
Michigan. Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line.
All right, Mr. King. Your athletic ability is annoying.
Grant behind the line. It's Owens. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it
What?
far
They're running that?
downfield.
Is that
Just get the
Trips
ball
tight
in
end?
his hands. He catches it
I
close
thought
to the line of
was, 'cause
scrimmage.
I don't
but
think
look
there
what
was-
he was able to do after the
Okay, no, it was a
catch.
tight
He gets an
split, okay.
explosive play for this offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens.
Job making
He
a bubble,
showed
that's
off
fine.
a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing Reed. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it right down the field. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I'm on little. Stay on top. Stay on top is what people teach in football, and I'm on top and can't make play. All right.
And that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice group.
Oh, good hit. And recover. Let's go. Nice defensive play. Heck yeah.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football,
Nasty.
You want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
You gonna quit just because off one turnover, bro? I mean, go ahead if you really feel like you got it.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
That's not working. Oh, am I good enough? I'm not sure.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Work back to it. That's not how comebacks run.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Run inside. It's Marshall. And finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Can't make the connection on 3rd down. That tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Didn't get anything off that turnover I forced, but gotta stop.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Rides to back and leaves it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Dumps it off in the flats. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Reed. And the physical play there.
What's the point of playing underneath if we're not going to go? That should be a pick.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that
Could be a
incompletion.
pick, but this isn't.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Yeah.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Right calling to that defense.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Kind of wish my safety would have stayed inside.
Safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Jesse, they had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around.
Trust it. Stay
erasing the
tight
mental
and trust it.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Underwood.
Oh, I missed the freaking wide open running back.
Trying to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Underwood. Good pick up there. They'll move the chain.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Trying to move them on the count.
Oh, man.
Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and
That was so open, and I'm not making the play.
To the football, man. It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Underwood. Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Play action with Underwood. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground with the counter.
Dang it.
Backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that field fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Lined up in the gun on third down. Underwood.
Why did we really just get beat?
Defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Oh, man. That's got two guards in the center, and we can't
they get the
beat one guy.
Here and probably just enough
I know it's
time
about to be a
for
crazy
snap
kick,
to
but
put up points before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Did I mess with my... No, I didn't. Okay.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Here's Reed to throw. He's going to let...
Why is that being open? No, it's not. Good. Shouldn't be.
Going
Get off my, get way out of my way.
He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What
I said
a
it
play
shouldn't have
there.
been like it.
That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, 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 please bring it back. Bring it back.
As a
Oh,
quarterback
so
race,
close.
you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something
Wow,
off,
that was a
try to throw the
weird
perfect spiral and cut the wind, and
animation
your
situation,
accuracy
but
goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield.
let's go. I needed it.
Run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Reed fires to the middle. And the
Where are you going, safety? There's nobody.
on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
There's nobody. Why are you
Man, this
leaving
whole
the
crowd
hatch?
has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this
Oh
offense.
my
I mean, they
goodness,
just
man.
haven't put
Sometimes
drives together. They haven't been explosive, and another incompletion.
doesn't
and the
make
clock is
sense
ticking. It's running down.
sometimes.
They've got to find a way to create some big plays.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that ball is hauled in
Whatever,
inside the
man.
35.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. Third
Wow.
play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the
I have no
defense is
words.
expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Unreal.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Fires to the big fella. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The Aggies want to crank the tempo. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. 1st down here for the offense.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
So now it's 2nd and long. lead. Looking for the score.
That shouldn't be open, but whatever.
The offense cashing it in on that drive. The big
And
tight end
when I realized I played press, and if I didn't play press, that's okay.
Tight ends have evolved so much in football.
Yeah,
These
score.
guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to when to make big plays.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. They'll try the left side.
Rams there, underneath that.
They'll stop him at the 27.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way.
We have
nice
the
job by the tight end
numbers,
finding that
but
hole in the
this
zone.
game is just not.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job of
Seeing
handing
that.
it off. And really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. They've got the screen set up.
Get out of my way, you big SOB.
Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Dang it. That was a good looking play if we get the block that we wanted.
We've reached the end of the period and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down.
This is a good call.
Play clock was getting close to zero, and they have to burn a timeout.
Yeah,
They still
yes
have
I
a couple of
did.
timeouts to work with in this final quarter. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Underwood. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they
Got a big
finally
tight end.
stop, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. He's going for the goal line. And he's in.
Huge.
Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Big
Needed
Blue
it.
with the response.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And here's the return. And the returner could
Let's
find no daylight. He goes
back
down.
up our corners a little bit. And we'll go to 12 and we'll go to 7. Yeah.
Quarterback quarterback empties his backfield. Reed. He's going to take a shot. And
Thank you.
big play stops
Thank you,
the
thank you,
drive.
thank you.
Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
I'm
It
quit
doesn't
now.
get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not...
Oh, he's got some space.
Let's go.
The 20. Inside the
Bang.
and he scores.
All right. We've played, I don't know how many games we've played tonight, but I think we've played 8. Yeah, because I think they started the season tonight. Yeah, we are 6-2. You know, you live and learn from some of the mistakes, and we're gonna end on that one tonight. Hopefully I can get through. Next live I plan on going on is tomorrow night. Get at least to the playoffs and see how we're feeling from there. Appreciate the conversations tonight and tuning in. We are trying to get to Natty number 4. I feel like I got to win out at this point in time with 2 losses, but we shall see. As always, appreciate you guys, man. Tune in to next